Okay, so not that long ago, I came across this here video of an interview Sagittarius Shawty did on a channel called Love and Hip Hop. The video is called Sagittarius Shawty on First YouTube Check, Tattoo Breakdown, Rapper Link Up, and Jail Time, plus more. This is the first part of the interview. The fact that Sagittarius Shawty is even getting interviewed just reminds me that indeed the internet was a mistake. And that this bitch is way more famous than she should be. And aside from that, I recently found out that Sagittarius Shawty is in the 1/8 top percent of people that are earning on OnlyFans. That's even in her fucking Twitter bio, surprisingly. So, yeah, let's get into this fucking video here.
Shirik's writing another one. Alright, so let's get it going. I'm excited.
Why?
Because you're popping, you're famous.
Why?
It truly makes me sad that someone has to say, utter those words to this bloated sea cow's face that she's famous. It truly does hurt me that the term fame, that the word famous is applied to this degenerate cow. I mean, think of it. This woman has made numerous videos going over her degenerate lifestyle. She has made videos talking about the time she got chlamydia in her eye, why she had to go to jail for 35 days, how she got kidnapped after eating edibles, catfishing Tinder dates, getting catfished by underage boys, and a bunch of other videos. The fact that someone calls her famous is just sad.
Okay, so we're back with another 6 views. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gutsy Guts who does 6 views uncut. I was explaining to you off camera how we got a bunch of different shows that we do on the network over here. And I'm pretty excited because the guest that I have here has helped our channel to really blow up from when we first...
Let that just sink in for just a moment. Sagittarius Shawty, this vile woman, is the reason this YouTube channel, where this interview is currently taking place, has blown up. Any other fucking channel, any other YouTube channel, with the exception of the Ralph Retort, you know, if you allowed this sea cow to be on your show, that would be the reason your fucking channel would tank. With the exception, of course, being Ethan Ralph's show, The Ralph Retort. And the only reason why that fucking show wouldn't tank, it's because it's already dead, you know? The Ballad of Ethan Ralph, you know, the fake Mr. Manicure video said it best, you know? Ethan Ralph's channel, Ethan Ralph's show, it's a corpse. It's a zombie at this rate. It's dead. It's been dead for a while. So, having someone like Sagittarius Shawty on that fucking show really wouldn't change anything for that show, but to proudly proclaim that having Sagittarius Shawty on your show, on your channel, helped boost said channel popularity, it's just fucking sad. Pathetic, really.
Started. I don't know if you know this.
No, like, I've talked to a few, but, like, at this point, they're, like, scared.
Okay.
To, like, no.
Yeah. Your first video that we did on 6 List is one of our most popular pieces of content on the channel to this date.
Okay, let's that sink in. One of the most popular videos on that channel prior to this was their previous interview with Sagittarius Shawty. Just let that sink in. The interview that they did prior to this, the interview that they did with this sea cow, prior to this interview, is one of their most popular videos on their channel. Oof.
That's lit.
Part 2.
Those girls that slept with guys that have girlfriends, but like now I don't give a fuck because these bitches are stupid. So
The one that we did at the other studio. So for the people who are just tuning in now, checking out the YouTube, there's some rappers that are probably at home right now punching the sky like, why the fuck it's not me? But we got Sagittarius.
I really can't say I blame these rappers for having that exact reaction to what that guy just, said. Because, if I was a rapper, and, my music was relatively good, if I was starting to become popular, I would be pissed that this fucking sea cow is on this fucking channel except for me. Because seriously though, let that sink in. These people, the people that run this channel, this organization, this business, have decided that this sea cow, who does YouTube videos discussing her degenerate lifestyle and her degenerate life, they think this bitch is more important than some up-and-coming rapper.
Terry Shoddy in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Saji? How you feeling?
Strong. Lit.
So how are you today, Saji? I'm drunk. A minute and 39 seconds into this 14-minute video. This is gonna be a train wreck.
I'm lit.
Yo, thank you for coming through,
No problem.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying in the beginning, you're lit. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, a lot of people have seen you. They maybe had you're the girl who exposes mans. But that shit has been like...
You're the girl that exposes mans. You are the girl that exposes mans. Me English no good.
way back.
Yeah, that was time ago actually too.
Yeah. Now you're like a big YouTuber in these YouTube streets.
I don't know, like they just...
This woman has 95,000 subscribers. She is not technically big in this day and age on YouTube. 10 years ago, that would have been a different story. But now? Now, not so much. Virtually any bumbling idiot can get 100,000 subscribers. I mean, there are literally 5-year-old kids that do toy reviews with their fucking parents. And they can get millions upon millions of fucking subs. Which is also very sad, too.
really like me and like they started like helping me with shit and everything. Like I don't know. There's
You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's get to now. Because we're in COVID season, right?
yeah.
And you do YouTube videos, you do your thing, like you're on OnlyFans, you're doing a bunch of things, but like how has the COVID affected you? Is it been better?
It's been good for my bank account. Because, like, people... Wait, are we off?
No.
Okay. It's been good for my bank account because, like, now, like, people are at home, like, they're not working. They have more time to tune into my videos. So, like, my views has, like, been...
So, because COVID-19 is a thing, and because honest working Joes, regular average people like myself and the people that are watching this video and are subscribed to this channel, we normies, because COVID-19 is a thing and we are forced to be stuck inside our homes, we don't have any jobs, some of us are currently unemployed, because we're stuck in this fucking lockdown because of this pandemic. This bitch has been getting more and more views on her fucking channel. COVID-19 has greatly benefited her channel and her OnlyFans. Again, the internet was a mistake.
Going up.
And even like, you started your YouTube channel like what, almost 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
What inspired you to start a YouTube channel in the first place?
She wanted attention.
Literally someone was just like, yo, you're funny as fuck, you should make a YouTube, and I was like, oh shit.
No, Sachi, you're not funny as fuck. Your entire life is funny as fuck. And by funny, I mean degenerate as hell.
True. But I made one then for fun, to like tell my stories, because like I was doing it on like live all the time, and they're like, yo, make a YouTube.
Yeah. And what kind of things are on your YouTube channel on average?
Disgusting, degenerate shit.
It's just a bunch of hoe shit. I don't know. It's like story time.
What's on your channel? Ho shit. Ho shit. So she openly admits that everything that she produces is degeneracy. Every single video is just nothing but degeneracy. Okay? Video about how she got chlamydia in her eye. How she got catfished by a 15-year-old boy. The time she went to jail. The time she got kidnapped. How she catfished her Tinder dates. All this degenerate, disgusting shit that's up on her channel, she's got no problem admitting it.
Like, it's literally, a majority of it is me linking up with mans.
A majority of it is me linking up with mans. A majority of it is me linking up with mans. Me English no good.
Really? You do a lot of different things.
I literally, like, okay, well, my most popular videos are the Tinder vlogs.
And if you're wondering what hair color I use, I'm not going to tell you because don't copy me.
15 abdies. 15 abdies as well.
Oh, yeah, my hoe rules and my train experience. That was...
There is literally a video on her channel called My Hoe Rules. There is literally a video up on Sagittarius Shorty's channel where she goes over rules and how you too can become a degenerate, disgusting sex worker slimeball like her. And the fact that this video is up there, the fact that YouTube hasn't done the decent thing and taken it down, and her channel as a whole entirely, the fact that such a video is up there, which we all know it's public, so that means any fucking kid can stumble across this video. And this kid can watch this video, and they can be like, wow, I want to be a whore just like Sagittarius Shorty. Wow, I think I might do it. And next thing you know, 10, 15 years down the line, we're going to be seeing videos of a bunch of future whores proclaiming that the reason they became whores in the first place was because of Saggy here.
That was booming.
What about the hauls? You do hauls. You do a lot of different shit.
Yeah, but
Mukbangs, all those different things.
I stopped doing that. There's too much health experts in the fucking comments.
Oh, man. And, like, I remember when you first started doing your YouTube, you posted your earnings. $800.
What?
Your first YouTube earnings.
Her first YouTube earnings check was $800. You can have a channel, like Sargon of Akkad's channel, where you discuss politics but from a right-wing perspective. YouTube won't even give you a dime. They'll fucking demonetize you. And if they feel like they'll take down your channel. But this fat fucking whore, who makes videos saying about the time that she got chlamydia in her eye, the time she got kidnapped, her jail experiences, and all this other degenerate shit, okay, that's perfectly fine. So again, You could be a fat, disgusting, degenerate whore, and you can make YouTube videos saying about how you got chlamydia in your eye. YouTube will give you a fucking check for $800. But if you decide you want to make a video about politics from a right-wing perspective, YouTube ain't gonna give you a dime.
Oh yeah, wait, how'd you know that?
I do research, man.
People might know how much money I make. Oh, that's fucked.
No, you posted this the first time.
Oh shit.
The first.
It really doesn't surprise me that this fucking idiot would, post screenshots of how much she's earning on YouTube. I mean, this is the same woman who openly doxes herself. I mean, we already know her real name. We already know what town she lives in. It's only a matter of time before we get her fucking address. And I wouldn't be surprised if she fucking blurbs out her fucking social security number. Or whatever the fuck Canada has that's equivalent to a social security number.
Remember, I literally... Yeah, that was lit.
So what was that feeling like to get a transfer and it's like 8 bills from YouTube first time?
It felt good. Like, really good. Like, because I'm used to just only making money in the telly, so like...
Yeah. So, let's see here. From our last combo, you started getting more tattoos than the rappers.
What do you mean?
You got more tattoos on your face than the average rapper.
They're addicting, and I have been obsessed with face tattoos for forever.
So, let's go through your tattoos. Explain the different tats you got. You got the Crybaby.
Okay, this, I honest to God did not know that Lil Peep, I didn't even know who Lil Peep was when I got this. I swear to God. This one, it's just like a broken heart because like I'm depressed as fuck, like whatever. And then I have Psycho right here. And I have like...
So how much longer till you get Fat Cow tattooed onto you?
A couple free tattoos that I got from someone downtown.
What about on your hands? What's going on with the stuff on your hands?
I have Medusa and then the Eye of Horus.
Nice.
It truly does amazes me how this vapid airhead would know who Medusa is and what the Eye of Horus is. Then again, she probably just looked it up on Google, so...
Nice. So, what made you start getting the tats in the first place?
Well, it's that simple. She wanted attention.
I don't even know. Because, my first tattoo was these ones.
Show me the nose again. Lost souls. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so why did you get that one?
Because she wanted to be an edgy idiot, but that failed miserably. So instead of becoming an edgy idiot, she just became an idiot. Well, more of an idiot than she already is. Or was.
Because I'm a lost soul, I don't know.
No, you're not a lost soul. You wanted to be an edgy idiot, and that failed miserably. Now you're stuck with these fucking tattoos for the rest of your life. Which probably won't be long anyway, given your, everything.
I don't know. My tattoos are literally just for show, basically.
Yeah, so you don't have any, personal connections to them?
No, I just wanted to look like... I want to be tatted up. I want to be, super tatted.
And what, you were never inspired by the rappers and stuff like that, watching them, and you're like, fuck it, I'm harder than you motherfuckers.
You know Alex, Trippie Red X or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is this? Who are these people? Are these people even human? They don't look human to me. Especially the one with the weird fucking necklace and the tongue sticking out. Okay, this guy? Okay, this dude? He definitely ain't human. Maybe he's one of them aliens that broke out of Area 51. I have an easier time believing that than believing that this thing is a human being. Seriously though, just to look at this, do you think their mothers are proud of their life decisions? I mean, it's obvious that Tweedledee and Tweedledum here do not have fathers, okay? Because if they had fathers, they would not be into this shit, okay? But just look at them. Imagine for a moment you are a parent, and this is your child. Would you be proud of them? I sure as shit wouldn't. And if I had to guess, Most of you who are subscribed to this channel and watch my videos would not be proud of this. Who could, man, what parent would be proud to proclaim that this mutant with this weird tiki chain thing is their son? Who?
Face tattoos actually inspired me a lot. So yeah, I wanted a face tattoo, like, cause hers is dope as fuck.
Yeah. And even with, let's not get into some music, just random music. Because, like, even though you're not from Toronto, you're pretty much in the Toronto scene.
Yeah.
And I see you listening to music. I see you, like, sometimes reposting people in your stories and all that.
Yeah.
So, for the people, what Toronto rappers are you fucking with?
Come Down. I love them. I don't like Fiji, but let's see.
Why don't you like Fiji? Stop right there.
He's a rapist.
Whoa.
Oh, ain't that just lovely?
Continue.
Yeah, so, there's them. I fuck with their music. I listen to Smiley a lot. I listen to... When I was getting pimped out, I used to listen to Biz Loke, like, the...
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this fucking Smiley individual, he looks relatively normal. That, out of all these fucking rappers I've seen thus far, he's gotta be the most normal looking. Like, this is the type of man I would actually invite into my own home and would actually feel trusted to allow me into my home. All these other clowns, no way. I would never allow any of these fucking clowns except for that Sunny person into my home. And if I were, unfortunately, have to allow any of these other rappers into my home, I'd have to make sure I have a gun with me. Because there is a good chance most of these people would probably try to rob me.
And the pimps I was fucking with were always bumping him. So I was like, yo, this is sick. And then, Robin Banks, I fuck with his music heavy. K-Money, Casper, DGC, like... all that.
Yeah. So, give me a Toronto rapper that's been in your DMs before.
What do you mean in my DM?
Like, yo, Sachi, I'm trying to holler.
I can't do that. No, he literally
She can't do that because it's more or less all of them.
told me that if I ever told anyone, he would come to my house and, like, kill me.
Wow.
Lovely.
And he's in the streets like that, so...
And this is a poppin' Toronto rapper?
Yeah, everyone knows him. He's on 6 Bloods all the time.
I feel like I can narrow it down, but I won't try today.
Like, we started off as homies, and, like, when we linked up, I was like... I didn't...
linked up already?
What do you mean? Like, we fuck... What?
You just admitted to quote-unquote linking up with this man.
Well, we don't know who it is.
Okay, yeah, no, we linked up. He was in my city, and, like, he pulled up, and, like, he was like, because we talk, like, all the time, like, we're, like, he's like, yo, like, he always checks up on me, whatever, like, a lot of Toronto rappers do message me on some, like, yo, I respect you type shit.
Yeah.
But, like, we were, like, friends, and then he was in my city, he pulled up on me, and, we ended up smashing, and, like, I didn't even know it was like that, because he's never flirted with me a day in my life.
Right.
But the reason I did it is because my ex was like, oh, that he would never fuck you, da-da-da-da-da, so I was like, bet.
Okay, so the only reason you agreed to having sex with this fucking rapper is because your ex told you that there was no way in God's green earth said rapper would ever have sex with you. And then you were like, nah, nigga, nah, we gon' smash. Perfect role model for your kids right here.
But I'm gonna do it.
It's a revenge fuck. Hey, well, the people in the viewing audience, y'all could try to narrow it down yourselves. We're not going to reveal who that is here today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
I would never. I value my life too much, and I respect him too much.
I hear you. We ain't going to try to out no rappers today. We're going to do more, but I want to get more, because I feel like a lot of the times when people try to talk to you or whatever, they're like, let's just get you to say something salacious and say something crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't think a lot of people get a chance to really get to know who Sagittarius Shawty, like the person is, right?
I'm just some hoe.
But people will...
You're not just quote-unquote some hoe. You're a fat, disgusting hoe who really shouldn't be on YouTube. Or at the very least shouldn't be monetized. Because you are a bad example for children and young girls everywhere.
People will say that, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like you got a lot more layers than you than that. You know what I'm saying? Like...
Oh, she's definitely got more layers. I mean, just look at her.
You went to jail last year sometime for a few months, right?
This year.
This year. It was this year, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. And it was for... You had like an assault charge.
Okay. I've been getting arrested for assault since I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so this isn't her first fucking assault charge. This dumb sea cow has been getting charged with assault before, since he was 16 years old. Lovely.
That was not my first time going to jail. It was my first time actually doing like a long time, like a long-ish time. But
Oh, so this isn't the first time she's been in jail too. She's actually been in jail before. Lovely.
I just have anger problems when I'm drunk, which is why I'm trying to quit drinking. Like soon, it'll come. But yeah, like these girls, okay, this happened to me everywhere I go. Girls will literally try to fight me, whip up their phone just to get a little 1-2 clout off me. But these girls, like, I wasn't even arguing with them. It wasn't even me that they had beef with. It was my friend. And this girl comes and pops me in my face and like throws me to the ground, whips off my wig. I got up, I took my pepper spray out, and I pepper sprayed her in the face.
Thanks, TikTok.
Wow.
Then she runs off crying. Then her friend comes and dead ass fucking just start punching me in my face. So I took out my pepper spray and I literally almost emptied the whole thing out on her.
That's crazy.
Then they called the cops on me. The cops come and they're arresting me and I was like, I was defending myself. Then I assaulted them.
So wait a minute. You...
Because of Sagittarius' Shawty assaulting the female police officer, you know, that's the same officer where she was kicking and spitting and all this shit. This fucking vapid airhead was just sitting there dumb like, dude, what? What do you mean I'm getting charged with assault? All I did was just hit and spit and kick the police officer. How was I supposed to know I would get in trouble for doing that?
They started a fight, but they called the cops on you?
They started a fight with my friend. I was sticking up for her because there's a big group of girls coming at her and I'm not with that shit. So I was like, yo, you guys need to shut up, like, back off, like, leave her alone. And they literally just started fighting me.
That's crazy.
And obviously they took out their phone, they put it everywhere. Then they called the cops, gave statements.
Wow.
Like, and got me put in jail.
That's some whack shit. So, wow.
So you're not going to mention about the fact that later on that night you proceeded to assault a female police officer?
What was the experience like? Because I know I've heard you talk about it on your YouTube channel, but like for our audience here, right? Like, what was one of the craziest things that happened to you or you've seen while you were there?
There was people dying like almost daily. Girls in cells overdosing daily. Trying.
The fact that you can get drugs in Canadian prisons is just amazing. You got a harder time getting that shit in the U.S. You'd figure, you know, the U.S., you figure our neighbors up north would be just as hard when it comes to drugs, but no. No, it's real fucking easy to get drugs up there than down here in the States.
They kill themselves with, like, I don't even know. And there was girls getting jumped. Like, I seen like all the like things they would make for weapons and like stabbing girls in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I like ended up like friending.
People are overdosing. People are dying. People are committing suicides. People are getting jumped. People are getting stabbed. This was all taking place in a Canadian jail where Sagittarius Shawty had to stay for 35 fucking days. And they say the United States prison complex is fucked. I say we're doing way better than the fucking Canadians.
up like the main bitch that was on range. So like I didn't have any problems. Not only that, everyone literally said like they would be like, oh, like you sound so sweet. I was expecting you to be like, yo, like, but I wasn't. They were like, cause your face tattoos and everything, you look like you would be about that life. And I was like, no.
You're just chilling.
I was literally the only girl in there that didn't do meth, that wasn't snorting. Like they were right beside me in the cell.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then we would have strip searches daily because of that. And my ass is like, well, I didn't do shit, so why the fuck am I having to bend over and squat? Like,
what do you think that is your biggest learning experience that you got from being in that? How long were you gone?
Nothing.
For
40 days.
40 days? Mm-hmm. Okay, so a little baby bit, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? So what do you feel that you learned from that experience?
I learned that I really like being sober, and that I want to stay the fuck out of jail. And then I need to stop assaulting cops.
That'll do it.
I guarantee within the next couple of years or so, she's gonna get thrown in jail again for assaulting a fucking cop. I mean, she already hates cops already. I mean, there are pics of her, on Twitter of her attending Black Lives Matter rallies, so we all know what her stance on cops is.
But that'll do it.
Your whole life you've been told the lie that starting a business is hard, risky, cost-intensive, right?
This is just part 1, okay? Let's never forget that. This is just only part 1. Will I get into part 2 pretty soon? Probably. But until then, this is where I'm going to have to end this video, so I will be seeing you guys.